What is up, guys? Pie Muffin here, and we are back with some more Trails of Cold Steel 3. I almost said Tales of the Rays, starting with T. It gets me tongue-tied sometimes. Last time we finished off our free day, and we're doing our Panzer Soldat exercises, which had Reen and Randy, after Class 7, battling against Aurelia in her Golden Soldat, the same Soldat we saw holding off... I'm trying to remember who held off who. Zex fought against the Brigadier General, right? And then Aurelia fought against Elliot's dad, Craig the Red. So the fact that Reen and Randy by themselves were able to, kind of knock her down was actually pretty crazy. But as she called them, the Ashen Chevalier and the Red Reaper, they are no pushovers compared to, the students at this point. Obviously, I'm sure the students will get stronger as they get older, but at this point, Reen and Randy are leagues above them. So it was still pretty impressive that they were able to get Aurelia to fall to her knees. But yeah, so now we're going to start the next day, which should have us, whenever the weekend, rather, of us going to the Lamare province. So let's get going. So it's going to jump up a few days. What day? Oh, it's not going to overlap. It's not going to overlap with the real date in real life where it is right now. Because right now it's June 20th when I'm recording this. And we're only here for 4 days, so it's going to go all the way to like the 18th or the 19th. It's going to go to the 19th, so 1 day short. For the final day of the exercise. And then it's going to jump 3 weeks ahead, so yep, we're just going to miss it. I'll cut to the chase this time. This is our third set of field exercises now, and the classes have been rearranged. We now have more advanced Panzer Soldats and plenty of firepower. But the main campus will go even beyond that. Incidentally, they'll be having their first field exercises today. In our newly acquired province of Northumbria. It seems they'll be flying there on the Crimson Wings, the Courageous. The Courageous? The Imperial family's high-speed cruiser Prince Olivert oversaw. Captained by the Radiant Blade Master himself.
翼をもがれ、剣も失ったが、心の銃とバラはなくしていない。
So that's what he meant by when he said his wings had been stolen. In Northumbria. Reen. We began as mere outcasts, but now the world is taking notice of us. So now is when the true battle begins. Now is where we show our determination. The nobles are reeling, and we have field exercises at their largest bastion in Erebonia. I eagerly await the results of your greatest battle yet. Fight, struggle, and grow. Yes, ma'am. Maybe she'll actually come with us on one of these exercises. Bye, everyone. Please be careful. Give him hell, everyone. Yes! So what are the odds? The Phantasmal Blaze plan, the third subject for retrieval. I'd say it's about 50-50. But I feel like this time an interesting individual may make an appearance. In the world of martial arts, there are only a few who pique my interest. My master, Victor S. Arce, the Radiant Blade Master, my fellow disciples of the Vander School, and Raksha, a demon of carnage. What a fitting name. I'm amazed they ever have anything to talk about together. Oh, so is this like early morning or are they going at night? That will be the basic schedule for our field exercises in Ordis. As usual, Class 7 will have their briefing early in the morning. Okay, no, it is nighttime. Any questions so far? Class 8's all set. Class 9 as well. Reen. Instructor Schwarzer, any questions? Sorry, no questions from Class 7 either. So the main campus is headed to Northumbria, huh? That's where the Northern War Reen was part of happened, yeah? Yeah, and on top of that, the main campus is heading there in the Courageous. I think Reen's feelings about the whole thing are a little complicated. Schwarzer, listen. We are headed to the Lamare province. The main campus's field exercises have nothing to do with us. Is that clear? Yeah. Sorry, I'll put those thoughts aside for now. Very well. We've received information that over 10 Jaeger Corps have infiltrated the Empire's mainland. We still have no information on the goal or employers for a majority of these corps. Included among them are the Red Constellation, currently working with the Red Constellation, and then currently working with the Society. Oh wait, no, that was right the first time. Red Constellation currently working with the Society, and Zephyr. Those two are special for sure, but they're not the only ones we need to look out for. After what happened in Crossbell, we can't afford to let our guards down here. The Lamare province is very big, so it will be especially important to cooperate with the locals this time. That's correct. As before, Class 7's tasks will be key to accomplishing that. We need you to be able to act, no matter the circumstance or situation. Understood. We'll make sure we're all prepared, our new members included. Oh, there you... So, like, see, the first day we aren't even there. We don't even get there until the second day. And then, of course, the day... So it's really still going to be 2 full days. It'll be a long trip to Lamare. I'll make my rounds and then head to bed. Since this will be Musei and Ash's first time with us for special ops missions, I should make sure I talk to them. I think I'll talk to Toa and Major Michael on that, too. Like the Major said, I need to focus on what's going on here. I'd agree. Ugh, I didn't expect her to show up now of all times. What is she thinking? Major? Oh, it's you. Why don't you say anything? Sorry, is something wrong? No, it's an RMP matter. It won't affect the field exercises, so there's no need for you to be concerned. Understood. Sorry if I overstepped my boundaries. Out of curiosity, how heavily will the RMP be involved in this conference? Simple security detail. Nothing more than we're expected to do. Keeping the nobles arriving by train safe, ensuring the stations and tracks are protected. Keep in mind, we're in the home territory of the Unified Regions Army, an army made up of elites from the Noble Alliance. There's no need for us to overstep our bounds here. I see. I understand what you're getting at. However, the nobles have a great deal of power in Lamare and the port areas. Due to that, it's difficult for not only the RMP, but the Imperial Army itself to intervene. Even if the Society and multiple Jaeger Corps are present. I see, so that's why the branch campus is here. Correct. We also have a greater variety of Panzer Soldats. Ugh, it's troubling that the principal isn't here at a time like this. Though skilled, the provincial army's new commander is from another province, and considering the personality of a certain Marquis. No, even if the principal were here, I'm sure it would give rise to some other issue. He certainly is a warrior. It hurts a little watching him twist himself into knots like that. Poor guy. Take good care of Ash. Don't worry, we'll keep him in line. But shouldn't you be saying that to Instructor Reen? Speaking of... Oh, speak of the devil. You guys talking about Ash? Yeah, I mentioned it before, but he can be a real handful at times. To be honest, I'm a little worried. But Uni and I have put our worries behind us now. We're both fully committed to helping everyone at the branch campus. We got your backs. I'm glad to hear it. That's really reassuring. I had to think over a lot of things during our last field exercises. But I'm glad you're here to guide me and the others, Instructor Reen. Of course, glad to have you with us, Yuna. Well, that's nice. Oh, only 27%? Yeah, let's go ahead and use this. I hope it applies to the whole party, even though they're not with me. If not, we'll just use it again once we touch down. What kind of drinks they got in here? Canned juice, canned coffee, energy drink. Where's the soda, though? I mean, an energy drink, I guess, could classify as soda, kinda. The third time is going so much better already. You're right. We did everything we could to prepare ahead of time, too. I feel bad that Tita has to take care of the whole kitchen herself. Well, you're the one who's always working when everyone else is on break. Just rely on Tita for now. And let's not think about Freddy. Freddy works hard in his own way. I'd like to help too, but Yuna told me not to. Huh? Why'd you say that? Don't you like cooking, Louise? Well, it's not a matter of whether she likes it or not. It's that without constant supervision, she mixes up salt and sugar. But they're both white! I can't just taste them to find out every time I need to use some. Well, read the label? I don't get how everyone tells them apart so easily. You see? Haha, yes, I see. God, I still wish he was a party member. Oh well. We get to go to Raquel and be in Ordis for the summer festival. I'm so psyched. Our next field exercises are going to be way more fun than the others. Don't say that. I'm looking forward to being able to see the ocean, too. I feel like a broken record saying this again, but we're not going there to have fun, you know. Yeah, I know, you big killjoy, but still. We always go through hell during our field exercises. I know we can't go all out or anything, but we've still got free time on that last day. Well, I understand how you feel, but true, we can't lose sight of what we're there to do. Oh, I'm surrounded by killjoys. Hold up, I just noticed, is every guy at the school but me super hot? What? I don't think I call myself hot. Come on, man. The girls love a cute baby face like yours. Damn it, life must be so easy for you guys. It's not fair. Lord Sydney. Instructor Ian, would you like some hot cocoa? You're not in the workshop today, huh? I wanted to help in the kitchen for a change. But if you need me in the workshop, please let me know. I don't have to go far, after all. Sounds good, thanks. Hot cocoa, good choice, Tita, good choice. But why not try some of my freshly brewed frost tea instead? Frost tea? I've heard of that before. They drink it in some parts of the East, right? But if I remember correctly, over there they also call it insect dropping tea, which can only mean... I'm impressed, Instructor Schwarzer. You're very well versed in Eastern culture. Hehehe, the owner of Yosoi On taught me how to make this just the other day. He's got such a unique, face as well with his eyes. The flavors are just divine. I understand where you're coming from, but if you're going to recommend this to people, you might not want to tell them how you made it. Being in Ordis again reminds me of the time I spent doing missions for Duke Cayenne. I didn't really understand it back then, but I remember when I was following his orders, my body felt heavy and slow to act. Do you mean you were reluctant to follow his orders? I think that's the most logical interpretation. Thinking back, it's rare to find someone as self-absorbed, narcissistic, and opportunistic as him. He only saw me as another one of his tools. Oh. Apparently, thinking about him causes me to feel anger, but it's not something you need to worry about, Instructor. Now he's just someone in my past. There's no need for me to dig up any more unpleasant memories of him. Yeah, that's exactly right. Anyway, how about we play a game of Vantage Masters to take our mind off things? Oh, I didn't realize you played too. Yuna forced me to try it a little bit ago. I was reluctant at first, but now, to be honest, I really enjoy it now. Glad to hear you gave it a shot. I'd be happy to play with you, like. Okay, thank you. Alright, we're adding people to the list. Does the thought of visiting your hometown again bring back any memories? A few, yes. However, I've lived in Heimdallar since I started elementary school at St. Estrella. Oh, so a while. What, she's like 16, 17, so... probably like a good, like, almost decade? I only come... oh, but she's been back. Oh, but I come back to Ordis once a year, so I don't have a lot of attachment to it or anything. That's so? Elise didn't start going there till middle school. I'm told you started living with your grandparents after your mother and father passed away, is that right? That's right, they're both retired now, so they live in a small mansion in the city. Small mansion. It's a lovely area and the sea breeze there is so relaxing. I felt the same way when I dropped by Ordis last year. If we have time for a tour of the city, we should stop by my house. Oh, and the bed in my room is extra soft. Perfect for a private lesson or two. If the Count hears you talking like that, I'm sure he'll kick me out on the spot. I don't mind your little jokes, but try not to give your family the wrong idea. No, that letter you sent, what did you write? Oh, don't worry, I didn't write anything strange. I just added a little flavor to my descriptions. This girl is going to get me fired. That is a screenshot if I've ever seen one. Fired and thrown in jail. Oh, what the heck? Okay. So the main campus is going to North Ambria for the field exercises, huh? Valerie, she must have a longer mind. The main campus is hosting their exercise in her homeland, of course. Oh, Instructor Schwarzer, good evening. Hi, sorry to eavesdrop. Listen, I'm in no position to comfort you over this, but... Heh, no, it's fine. Enrolling into this academy has taught me quite a few things about myself. So you don't need to worry on my behalf. Okay, got it. I'd like to sit down and talk things over with Valerie, but I guess now isn't really the time. I'm sure you'll eventually have a chance. Maya and Leonora? Hey Leo, you're from Lamare, right? Yeah, technically. You're from Lamare too, right Maya? Yeah, but I grew up in the more inland parts. Are you planning to ask for leave to visit anyone? Yeah, there's this little tavern in Ordis the fleet used to go to together. I'm planning to stop by when I get the chance. If you're from inland, I suppose your hometown's a ways away from the camp? Yeah, it's not somewhere I could get easily. And even if I could, the only one at home is my drunk mess of a dad. That's rough. But at least you still got some family left, you know? Even if you can't stop by, why not let him know you'll be nearby? I guess. Yeah, I guess that can be rough. So I assume Ash is probably in the last car then? Alright, this should do it. Tell her, are you doing maintenance on your weapon? I don't think she's gotten to use it yet, really. I mean, I guess when the camp was attacked back in, Sutherland. Oh yeah, I am. I haven't used it lately, but I do train with it on occasion. I should always try to be ready for any situation. True, but man, talk about nostalgic. His Highness gave that to you during the Civil War. It's ZCF made, right? Yeah, I hear Muse's rifle is the same. Orbital stabs are just as compatible, so not many people use them. I wonder if I could use one like hers. Doesn't look too heavy. I think it might be a good fit for you. In Sutherland, your defense and command was remarkable. You think so? It was nowhere close to being perfect. But it does bring back memories. I was just a student when I ran the Crimson Wings. Oh yeah, I heard Patrick was working in Ordis. Eustace is going to be at the Provincial Council too, right? Yep, his butler confirmed as much when I called 2 days ago. Since Eustace is so busy with preparations, his butler is just acting as a messenger. I think we'll be able to meet him during the field exercises. I see, that should be fun. Yeah, we may not have enough time to properly celebrate, though. That just leaves Gaius. I wonder what he's doing. Well, we know Gaius called Eustace, so maybe we'll get some info then. But yeah, Rain is really worried about him. And there's obviously got to be some kind of story there if they haven't been able to reach him all this time. This will be the third set of field exercises. I don't feel any disturbances in the septium veins, but be careful nonetheless. Yeah, with the council still going on, we can't let our guards down. Understood, I will be on guard as well. You, however, should be resting right now. Yeah, I think I'll get right on that. Branch campus colors. Not bad, not bad. What? Heh, it's actually pretty classy. I like it. Hope I get the chance to give it a spin in an actual fight. Training exercises just aren't the same. Well, it's our job as special operations to prevent any actual combat from breaking out. Judging by the size of our field exercise grounds, we may end up visiting your hometown Raquel too. But I saw that in the documents that you're... Yeah, I'm alone. Been that way since my mother died 6 years ago. But let's set the record straight. I wasn't born in Raquel. I see. Heh, you don't gotta sympathize with me just because we're both orphans. Besides, you got adopted by a baron, and I was raised by a single mom working the night shift. There's no comparing our upbringings. I'm not so inconsiderate as to say something like that. I was just thinking I could tell what a good person your mother must have been. Huh? You got a good head on your shoulders and a strong will. I can only imagine that's your mother's influence. Don't know if I go that far. Well, thanks to my mom's job, I know all about the nightlife of Raquel. Let me know if you need any recommendations. I think it'll be an eye-opening experience for everyone, yeah? I get what you're saying, but don't forget you're still a minor. Though I might consider doing something after we're done with our field exercises. Huh? Well, aren't you a stingy one? Alright, well there you have it. It's always funny how long it takes to just talk to everyone on the... Oh, Tatiana. Oh, they get a bit more sleep this time. 5:40 instead of 5:30. Tatiana was in charge of the announcement this time. She did well. I'll make my rounds and then head back to the room for the night. Yeah, let's go check the, what do you call it? It's not a cockpit on a train. What's it called? I forget what they call the front car. Well, whatever. We'll head up there and, talk to Tatiana and anyone else who might be up there, and then we'll sleep for the night. Oh yeah, I wondered where all these three were. Alrighty, I think I'm all set. All I need to do now is working hard and working late, I see. Getting ready for tomorrow, Tatiana? Yes, that and some other miscellaneous things. My workload for the comms team has gotten a bit heavier now that Muse's gone. Oh geez, I'm real sorry about that. Oh no, don't be. If anything, we've been relying on her a little too much lately. This is a good opportunity to get some experience. I'm glad to hear that. You're very dependable. That being said, try not to overexert yourself. Yes, sir. I feel bad for Pablo, but it's my train for now. I gotta live it up before we switch. You really are kind of a gearhead, huh? Me, Gustav, and Stark are going to be in charge of driving the Durflinger from now on. It's my turn from 12 a.m. to 3 a.m. Fair is fair, considering we did rock, paper, scissors, but still, trust me to get stuck with the worst shift. I mean, how am I even gonna nap until midnight? I'm way too excited. I know what you're saying, but make sure you get plenty of rest. They do get less rest than everybody else, though, the ones that are actually running the train. Maybe they sleep earlier, though. Although Stark isn't really sleeping right now either. Alright, let's turn in and get ready for this field exercise. Oh, Reen. Are you going to bed soon? Yeah, that's the plan. How about you? Yep, I managed to get all my work for tomorrow done earlier than usual. We've all gotten used to the swing of things by now. Yeah, it's night and day compared to back when we first started. Everyone's growing so quickly, I need to make sure they don't leave me in the dust. Yeah, let's keep working hard and growing together. Hopefully I'll grow a bit taller, too. But I am already in my 20s. No, I just need to drink lots of milk and... oh. Well, I think you're fine just the way you are. If you ask me, your charm is that you work so hard despite how small you are. Still, I'm not gonna give up. Good night, be sure to get to bed soon, okay? Good night, Toa. Maybe I said too much. It's the truth, though. Anyway, I guess it's time to hit the hay. I assume by the time he heads to bed, it's probably like 10:30, and then he sleeps till 5:40. Yeah, see, like, the 1 to 4 days already done. And then you get 3 if you... unless that doesn't count the 16th. Unless the 20th is the final day. I guess we'll see. Alright, time to wake up beside Randy again. Already being up, I assume. Or maybe Reen will finally wake up before him for once. Lagundock Canyon. The valley region in the middle of western Lamare. We here already? Oh, he just woke up. For once, Reen was up earlier. Have you ever been to the western half of Erebonia? Yeah, during my Jaeger days for work and some other stuff. Oh, I can see it from here. Ash.
綺麗な明かりだな。坊ちゃんのくせに早起きじゃねえか。朝稽古の時なら普通さ。峡谷都市ラクウェル、ジェライ方面にもつながる要衝か。陥落都市ラクウェルだろ。あの明かりはミラと熱気と欲望の残滓。ま、嫌いじゃねえがな。
行暗に消える快楽の明かり。素敵ですね。
I don't know if that's how I'd word it.
やはり底知れない人です。アッシュさん同様、リーン教官やユーナさんたちの障害となるなら、どうして教官だけでなく、ユーナさんやクルトさんのことまで。あれ、もう着いたの？目的地の2歩手前です。
How can you tell?
まだ4時55分ですし、もう少し寝た方が良いかと。わかった。だったら腹抱いて寝る。
What?
ユーナさん、微妙に苦しいのですが。ハカットさん。エステルお姉ちゃん。
Saying out everyone's names. Really makes you wonder where everyone's at right now from that crew. I mean, Kevin could be anywhere. Zin possibly back in Calvard. Because he was coming to and from as well. And then, of course, we know Estelle and Joshua have been trying to find a way to get into Erebonia. Wow, so that's the ocean. It's so beautiful. Oh man, look at how sparkly it is. Hey, if you're awake, then get ready to disembark. We'll arrive at the camp in 10 minutes. The second we get there, we're setting up camp. They say set up camp, but they still sleep on the train. He's such a stick in the mud. Okay, so pretty much between all three of those locations is where our camp is, which makes sense, because I guess we'll be going to all three. Alright, but who are we going to run into first, out of our friends? I assume Eustace, if he's going to be in the city. Probably Eustace and Milliam will probably be first. Sarah's got to be in the area somewhere, and then of course Gaius was calling, so he's got to be nearby. Looks pretty nice here. Oh boy, 6 in the morning. Lovely. Though you have additional members this time, the basics of your special ops missions remain unchanged. You will meet with the local leadership, report the beginning of our field exercises, and then see to the requests you are given. Understood. Hiss, so we're gonna play pretend like we're bracers, huh? Just like I heard. Hey, what's wrong with bracers, huh? Nothing at all, but I can't deny that's what we're doing. Besides that, we also need to scout the area and dispose of dangerous monsters. I suspect it may be a bit more demanding than you expect. That's what I like to hear. Sheesh, well, go break a leg. So who's the local leadership this time? The former Duke Cayenne is still under arrest and has no replacement has been named. That's right, it's for that reason that an interim supervisor was appointed by the government. You speak of Marquis Ballard, no? I believe he's the uncle of Duke Cayenne. Yes, he is currently the one in charge of the region. However, he's currently busy with the Imperial Provincial Council. Therefore, you will report to Yuno Naval Fortress and meet with the substitute. Yuno Naval Fortress? Oh, that's the place the Noble Alliance used as their HQ during the Civil War. Indeed, our very own Principal Aurelia was also stationed there. Currently, it's home to the elites from each of the provincial armies who have joined together to create the Unified Regions Army. So the substitute is our principal's right hand and leader of the Southern Provincial Army, Brigadier General Wallace Bardius, the General Commander of the Unified Regions Army. Makes sense. We met him once. He's of Nord descent. Oh, cool, an extra bike. Makes sense, there's 6 of us now. So we're going to the Naval Fortress first, right? Yeah, and we're bringing that extra bike from Rhineford. We should head straight there. Don't want to keep the Brigadier General waiting. Understood. Now that we've got 3 bikes, I'm calling dibs on one of them. In that case, I'll just have to ride with Instructor Reed. I don't think you'll have to do anything. She never wastes a single chance. Ash, do you really know how to ride? Hell yeah, it doesn't take a genius to figure one of these babies out. I've ridden the ones in the hangar tons of times. When did you have a chance to? Oh, forget it. Yuna, Ash, and I will drive. The rest of you can ride in the sidecars. So make your preparations and we'll depart from the field exercise camp as soon as we can. Yes, sir. Almost time for our field exercises to start. Might as well get a little crazy. There we go. The pendant you sent me is really cool, Reen. I think it looked good in casuals, and I don't want to lose it on the job, so I'm going to wear it on my next day off. I'll keep it close to me forever, thank you. Aww. Forever, huh? She must really like it. Yep, okay. Oh, not Freddy. If I have the time, I'd like to go out for materials, but... Something wrong, Gustav? Instructor Reen. Yeah, outside of orbital energy cannons, I use gunpowder weapons. After the Civil War, though, the price of gunpowder skyrocketed. We're having a hard time getting our hands on it. Gunpowder's pretty rarely used these days. It's been obsolete ever since the Orbital Revolution, right? Right, we learned as much in history class. When it comes to efficiency, orbital energy is much better. But due to its power and characteristics, gunpowder is used for blasting in mines. I see, so that's why you're familiar with it, Gustav. Yeah, but like I said, I've got a slim chance of finding gunpowder right now. So I was hoping I could make some on my own. Gunpowder all on your own? Heh, you're really something else. You can make it? That's quite impressive, Gustav. Its main components are nitric acid, sulfur, and coal. Out of the three, coal is readily available, but the others are rare. However, I do know there's some saltpeter and sulfur off the nearby highway. Oh yeah, you're from the Aragon mines beyond the canyon, right? You must be pretty familiar with the geology in this area. This is my life's work. That being said, I don't think I can gather materials during the field exercises. I thought about asking permission to leave, but I doubt I'd have the time to track down what I need. I understand the situation now. If that's the case, we'll get it for you. Yes, that sounds like a good idea. Oh, no, I don't want you to go through the trouble of... It's okay, I insist. That being said, we do have our own duties, so I can't make any promises. I understand, if you can, that'd be great, but... Thank you either way, sorry for the trouble. Thank us after we get the goods. We'll need to finish our request as efficiently as possible. You can find saltpeter in West Lamare Highway, and sulfur should be somewhere in the canyon area. You'll spot saltpeter where the walls are white, and the area where the sulfur should be yellow. Thanks again, it means a lot. Cool. The Panzer soldiers have been divided among us in combat tactics. I'm on the Spiegel, Leonore and Gustav are using the Hector. Wayne, Freddy, and I are on the Draken, then Sydney's using the Kestrel. Though I can see some of those shifting depending on the situation. With them all listed out like that, you can really see everyone's personalities and their choices. Though they're all pretty much what you'd expect. There we go. Haze Crusher, huh? Alright, we'll come back for the rest. Alright, so next time we're going to head over to Yuno Naval Fortress and see about picking up these requests. So look forward to that as our field study or field exercise here in the Lamare region now begins, our third field exercise. So that's going to be it, guys. Hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe for more if you're new to the channel. I'll see you next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.